Stop number 3 on the FedEx Nationwide Series brings us to Darlington Raceway for the running of the Dodge Charger 200. And it should be a great race here on the track 2 tame. On the pole for the race at 182 miles an hour, it's Joey Tanker, brother of Alex Tanker. Alongside of him, Skylynn Carlson in the 97. Row 2 has the 15 of James Acosta and the 27 of Soran Taheri. Row 3 has Hannah Smith in the 2 car, and alongside of her is Skyler Harris in the 9. Row 4, Justin Perry in the 18 and the 6 car of Dimindu Meeghawate in the 6. Row 5 has Marco Rossi, the Daytona winner, the Goodies 300 in the row 20 in car 22, and the 70 of Bridget Beaulieu in the 70 car. And row number 6 has the 66 car of Nicholas Gurerra and the 10 car of Jacqueline Duhamel. Green flag comes out here for the race number 4 of the season, and here we go, the green waves, and we're underway at Darlington. And it's Joey Tanker grabbing the number 1 spot. He gets a good jump on Skylynn Carlson in a 97 car. 19 laps around this track here at Darlington. We tend to see a lot of wall bangers here on this track. We'll see who plays the wall game or not. We usually see it played out of turn 2 on this track. Joey Tanker leads the first lap here at Darlington. Skylynn Carlson dives inside in the 97 car. Yep, let's see what happens here. Yep, Tanker gets the wall and Skylynn Carlson takes the lead. James Acosta follows, and so does Hannah Smith in the 2. And Skylynn Carlson will lead lap number 2 of this race. Skylynn one of 5 female drivers in this field here in this FedEx Nationwide Series, and they all want to be the first female winner of the series. We almost had one right at the start of the year at Daytona when Bridget Beaulieu led at the white flag, but could not close the deal and ended up getting passed on the last lap by Marco Rossi in the 22 car. And Skylynn gets the wall and almost collects Hannah Smith in the process, but nonetheless, Skylynn loses the lead to James Acosta in the 15 car, the Wrangler Ford. That's the 1984 Ricky Rudd paint scheme. And Hannah goes up high and loses about 3 spots as they go down into turn number 1. James Acosta leads them down. Skylynn Carlson runs 2nd. Marco Rossi 3rd. Nicholas Gurerra in the 66 runs 4th. And Ashley Sears in the 5th position in the 7th car. Ashley's first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series victory came right here at Darlington back in Season 2. And Skylynn gets the wall again. As we watch Ashley... Ooh! Ashley almost tapped Skylynn's back end. As now we got a little cat fight resulting. They're going out on a 2nd turn. And Marco Rossi in the 22 car hits the wall. I kind of joked there with looking at Marco Rossi's car. I kind of joked that with him and Yokohama Kato, we have a Formula One. We have a Japanese driver and an Italian driver in the field in the FedEx Nationwide Series. It's kind of like a cross between NASCAR and Formula One. Kind of joke with that. Nonetheless, Marco Rossi hits the wall a couple times, and he's now in the clutches of Joey Tanker, not Alex. Alex is in the Catch Cup Series, but Alex's brother Joey Tanker looks to overtake Marco for the number 9 spot, and he does. And Marco losing spots now. Josh Sears passes him in the 40 car, and he hits the wall again. just getting freight trained down the backstretch. Skyler Harris passed him a little dent in his number 9 car, as well as the 30 car of Semet Ozkan. He's had a couple top 10s to start his season off. Semet not off to a bad start, but needs to catch up to have any chance of winning a race here. Meantime, Skylynn Carlson was in a second position now, as now Nicholas Gurerra takes the lead, number 66 5-hour Energy Pontiac. Ashley Sears looking like to play a little wall banger game on Skylynn Carlson, and she does, and that's about the 4th time Skylynn's hit the wall. Skylynn obviously with a ill-handling race car. I say she's not very happy about that. And Ashley Sears now gets the wall coming out of the second turn, as now Tim Froelich in the 29 now has the second position and looking to take spot now on the 66 car of Nicholas Gurerra. Froelich off to a very poor start in this series so far, but with the second place running right now, the Jimmy John Chevrolet looking to kind of redeem itself, I guess you might say. Is what I'm trying to think of the word here. But Froelich right there all over the back over Nicholas Gurerra in the 20 car. As now, look at Nicholas that he had dived inside. Nicholas Gurerra gets the wall banger game being played on him by Tim Froelich, and Froelich now has the lead. But Nicholas Gurerra, he's a kind of Nicholas Gurerra's still stalking that 29 car of Tim Froelich as they go down to turn number 1 here. That's 5 laps to go. 14 in the books, and here comes Nicholas to the inside of Tim as they go down to turn number 2. Tim Froelich doesn't have the wall banger game played on him. It looked like he was, but the Jimmy John Chevrolet kept off the wall there, and Froelich will probably lead another lap. But you know that Gurerra is wanting to play the wall banger game on Tim Froelich. This is a battle maybe for the win here at Darlington, and now here comes Nicholas back to the inside again. This time he gets a fender underneath Tim, and let's hit the wall this time. Yep. And hard, too. Into the wall goes Tim Froelich. And now Jake Sears in the 44 Slim Jim Chevrolet now gains up on Tim Froelich, as Nicholas Gurerra now has 3 laps remaining to maybe his first win. We've had 2 different winners in the first 2 races with Marco Rossi and Eric Matthews. Maybe we may have one with Nicholas Gurerra here. He may be the third one. Either way, it'd be number 3. It'd be 3 different winners. Two to go now for Nicholas Gurerra, but Jake Sears is kind of closing in at number 44. But does he have enough? Will he have enough time to catch Nicholas Gurerra in the 66? He's right there. He's closing. We may have a final lap duel here as Sears tries to close right in. Off of corner number 2, or corner number 4 to come, the white flag waves. 1 lap remaining here at Darlington. Who's it going to be here at the Dodge Charger 200? Jake Sears not close enough to play a little wallbanger game on Nicholas Gurerra, so we know that's going to be out of question on final lap maneuvers. But let's see what happens here. Sears Still trying to gain as they come down to turn number 3 now. Gurerra keeps that car down at bottom line, making Sears fast on the high side, and it's not going to happen for Jake Sears. Nicholas Gurerra wins the Dodge Charger 200 here at Darlington. And Jake Sears is saying, now I got close enough to do a wallbanger game. But Nicholas Gurerra gets his first ever win, car number 66, the 5 Energy Chevrolet or Pontiac. Takes the win here today, and points, as I said, of course, will be distributed on the bottom of your screen. So far, we have had no cautions yet so far. 180.442 the average speed of the race, margin of victory .086. And there's the finishing order. Nicholas Gurerra wins the race. Jake Sears second. John Dawson, Tim Froelich, Skylynn Carlson finishes 5th, and then Servan Sarihan finishes 6th in the race. 7th, Dimindu Meeghawate. 8th, James Acosta. Max Skinner, a good run for him, 9th place. Robby Boggus comes on 10th. Then Jacqueline Duhamel finishes 11th. Ashley Sears 12th. Dylan Hughes 13th. Hannah Smith 14th. Her first finish outside of the top 10. Justin Perry, Soran Taheri finishes in 16th position. Semet Ozkan 17th. Then comes Eric Matthews, Joey Tanker, and Zach Carlson in the top 20. And there's the rest of the finishing order. Marco Rossi, your Goodies 300 winner, finishes dead last in the field. So that's your race at Darlington. We'll see you next race on the tour when we head on to Bristol for the running of the Jeff Bird 300.